Sup peeps, my name's Ian, I sell books on eBay, and after yesterday, a wee bit in Whatnot. That was an experience, great fun. Need to work out at the end of the weekend whether it was worthwhile, but you know, talk about that at a later point. This morning I've got about 10 eBay orders going out, so figure I'll just take a wee run through them, show you what they are, and then I can get them packed up and off to the post office and Yodel and Every and DPD and all the other wonderful places that we go. So first up, we've got a bundle of Wimpy Kid books. I'm not particularly well organised this morning because I have just finished packing up last night's orders, so I just need to get to them, and they are down here somewhere. There we go. All you can hear is me yakking whilst I'm looking for 5 Wimpy Kid books by Jeff Kinney, and they sold for £12.49. Very nice. We also have, I had it in my hand 2 seconds ago, because here they are, the Wishing Chair collection, 3 books by Enid Blyton for a £5, followed by The Surgeon of Crowthorne. Nice wee hardcover. I don't really know much about it, but it's something to do with a dude, I think in Edinburgh, who was a surgeon and did stuff. Great synopsis as ever. £4.25, just a wee cheapie that one. Well then, a book I've had for don't know how long, but just your Donald Duck. What was that? £13.99 that sold for. So I like vintage, all about Donald Duck. Hey. And then got a big bundle now, 9 books in total in this lot for £24.99, and it is a mix of Wilbur Smith and a couple of James Pattersons for good measure. So 9 books, £24.99. I like that kind of sale. Just had a plan about where to stick things this morning as I did this, and it's already going out the window because I'm going to put my glasses and some other stuff right where I wanted to put that lot, so I'll move them out of the way, and now it works. Next, another bundle. So moved my Lee Child listings back over at the Variation. Surprise, surprise, they've started selling. Well, it's not really a surprise at all, is it? Kind of expected it to work that way, but you've got to try things. If you just keep doing the same things, you will always get the same results. So if you want to change those results, you've got to try doing something different. Turns out the results I was getting were the best ones. £12.99 for 5 Lee Child paperbacks. Which takes us on to another bundle. This time Santa Montefiore, Fieri, £9.69 for 3 of her paperbacks. And another bundle, but this time a pre-made bundle, Mark Lawrence. It's in there somewhere. Illusion, Limited Wish, One Word Kill. So a trilogy, Impossible Times trilogy. Yes, Impossible Times trilogy. Really good condition. £12.99 for the 3 of those books. And we're almost at the end. 2 more. I'll pick them both up at once. Save the old back. First, we've got Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Some sort of fantasy thing. I don't know. Something to do with a circus? Probably. Yes. So, it's a book. Sold for £4.25. And finally, last of this morning's orders. Picked this up on Friday. Listed it last night at about 11 o'clock because I forgot it was sat there, and it sold straight away. It always sells straight away. £7.99 for Spare by Prince Harry. So that's a book I've sold many times. As soon as I get it, it sells, and that surprises me because there was so many copies of it sold when it first came out that you think everybody has one, but no, it's still popular and it still gets a reasonable price. You know, if you're picking that up for 50p, even £1, if you can turn it within a couple of days for £8, is it worth doing that to make a couple of £1? Yeah, I think so. Well, certainly is for me. I forgot to turn off promoted listings on it when I hit the relist button though, so it went promoted rather than waiting an extra couple of hours and making an extra couple of quid on it. it's going as it is. So that's the orders going out this morning. One, maybe two other things just to mention. I had a couple of weeks ago gone back on and pulled out some of the clothes and bits and pieces that I had sitting up in the loft, thinking, right, well, let's just list a few odds and ends, see how it goes. And today I've been reminded why I was keeping the heck away from clothes. I think I've sold maybe 3 or 4 items out of that stuff that I'd listed as a wee bit extra. The best sale was 30 quidish for a pair of jeans, brand new jeans with tags. And this morning, return request. Reason for return, doesn't fit. Women's clothes. I'd forgotten how frustrating that was. There's a couple of things that I'd sold in the past that it took 3-4 times selling before somebody kept them. They just kept sending them back and sending them back and sending them back. So that pair of jeans that admittedly I probably paid £2 or £3 for, because I got them in like a big job lot quite some time ago, it's now doubled in price, trebled in price, because I've paid for the item, say £3. I've paid to send it out, £3, and now I'm paying to get it back, £3. So something that cost me £3 has now cost me £9. So I need to sell it again to break even. It's very frustrating. But I've got free returns on with the books, etc. Because to be honest, very rarely would I take a return back. If somebody's picked up a paperback for £4 and it's knackered, I'm not going to pay £3 to get it back from them. You can just dispose of it. Don't get fly people. Sometimes I do take the returns back depending on the book. But yeah, where that was, I'd forgotten just how annoying it is. So if I do £150 of sales in a day, which is quite nice, when those jeans come back in, I'm losing 20% of that because I'm going to have to refund that buyer, plus the additional money it's already cost me to send them out and get them sent back. So no more. I'm going to take down those. There's only a handful of other listings up on there. They're all coming down, and I'm going nowhere near that stuff. eBay buyers treat it like, I don't know, Littlewoods or not Index, is it called Index? I don't know, whatever that's the one I'm thinking of. It's, buy 10 things, try them all on, send them all back. That's no use whatsoever, especially when it's a new with tags, because then it's no longer new. It's they've had them, they've tried them on, they've used them. That's gone. So really, really annoyed with that. But that's eBay, and that's why I stopped selling that stuff in the first place. So it was a timely reminder of that. Yes, so that was that. Whatnot yesterday evening, ran for about an hour and a half, 39 orders, probably 60 or 70 books sold, so that was okay. Definitely haven't made an awful lot of money doing that. Maybe £40 to £50 profit once everything else is taken into account, and considering that took like an hour and a half for the show, but another hour worth of packing, because it was lots of big orders to put together, and it was all boxed stuff, so it's not within my usual routine, as it were. It probably took me a couple of hours getting it all set up, especially as it was being the first one. So a good few hours of work for 40 or 50 quid, not worth it. Really, you're talking about minimum wage and the rest of it. It's scraping the barrel on that one. However, it was a test. It was lots of different things thrown in there because I wanted to get a feel and a sense for what people might be interested in that sales environment. And it's given me some good information there. I've got another 3 sales that I'm running over this weekend, all a bit different, to see where that interest might lie, and feedback during the show from people and asks about what I might have. It's also given me some ideas and thinking moving forward on how to construct the sale, as it were. So I'm not going to give up on it, that's for sure, but we're going to have these further 3 tests over the weekend, and then into next week put what I've learned into practice and try and really get the ball rolling with that one and make it a bit more profitable. If it took me a couple of hours to make 40-50 quid, I'd be quite happy with that, but that would mean like half an hour prep, half an hour pack, and an hour for the show. I don't think I could have done what was on yesterday's show in that time frame, but maybe not too far away from it. So again, we'll see how it goes over these ones, and join us. There'll be a link in the description somewhere if it's This will not be out in time for the first one of this morning, which is at 11 o'clock, but you might catch this video in time to join us for this afternoon's or tomorrow's shows, 3 o'clock and 11 a.m. Not 3 a.m, 11 a.m, 3 p.m. That's the timings I'm going for over the weekend. Again, at the moment, this is all trial and error. So, a short one today. I'm going to leave it there because I've got loads to get done. And yeah, I'll see you later. All right, bye bye.